La 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 la
I'm
la
Camille
la
Who
la
Armstrong,
la
also
la
known as
la
the
la
Performing
la
Arts Renaissance
la
Woman.
la
For
la
over
la
40
la
years,
la
I've lived and
la
breathed
la
creativity
la la
as a
la
performer, educator, consultant, and
la
coach.
la
I've had
la
the honor of
la la
guiding
la
students,
la
mentoring parents, and raising children of my own, all while building a life rooted in purpose, passion, and love. Whether I'm in a classroom, on a stage, or behind the scenes, my heart has always been for the next generation, and I believe it all begins at home with the people who raise them. This series is for you. Whether you're expecting, learning as you go, or parenting for the second or even third time around, I'm here to share the insights, tools, and real talk I've gathered over 4 decades of hands on experience. Welcome to Camille Who, the Child's Whisperer. I'm so glad you're here. I hope that what I share supports you, challenges you, and empowers you on your wild journey of parenting. Camille Who here, and we're going to talk about the purple period, or some call it the purple crying period. It is a time in early childhood development. It refers to a specific phase in early infant development where healthy babies experience increased, often inconsolable crying. It's a normal part of development that all babies go through, though the intensity and the duration can vary. It typically begins around 2 weeks of age, and the crying usually peaks around the second month. A lot of times it happens like in the evening time or at nighttime, which can make it pretty stressful, especially after, I don't know, one parent has come home from work, or or you're just tired, it's the end of the day or it's nighttime, and that could be pretty stressful and tough. So the significance of it, and I'm going to read it because I don't want to get this wrong. It helps parents understand that increased crying, and I have expressed this in the video before, that increased crying in healthy infants during this period is normal and it's expected. Doesn't mean that you're doing anything wrong or that you're a bad parent. It just means that they are normal. It's inexplainable. It's just it's a period that we all go through as infants. Um, it provides education and coping strategies for caregivers to manage frustration and prevent abusive head trauma, also known as shaken baby syndrome. That is one of those things where, and I gotta tell you, I've never done that to my child. I've never hurt my child during that time, when I, but I can understand how someone who does not have the emotional, psychological tools, that are just not with it, I can see how they can get to that point of being like, "What is wrong with you?" It's scary. It's scary because you're exhausted and you want to be the one. You want to be your child's hero. You want to be the one that helps them feel better, that consoles them, but they're inconsolable. And then when, it's the end of the night or it's in the middle of the night and you're just tapped out, you're exhausted, that you're just like, I've tried everything. What is wrong with you? And they can't talk to you. They can't explain this to you, and it's not going to happen, right? Like that explanation is not going to happen, but it's a part of our childhood development. Some kids don't go through it at all. And some parents, I would say, get lucky. They don't, their baby doesn't, don't go through it at all. But I've experienced it myself. That's one of those things that I'm like, I loved being pregnant. I loved having children. I don't miss that part. It's hard. So I'm going to just let me see. I think there's actually a there is a there's an acronym. Purple. There's an acronym. Purple describes the characteristics of this crying. P, peak of crying. The crying generally increases each week, peaking around the second month. Unexpected, um, crying can occur without a clear reason or trigger. Resists soothing. The baby may continue crying despite attempts to comfort them. That can be very frustrating. Pain like face. The baby may appear to be in pain, even though they're not. Long lasting. Crying spells can last for several hours a day. An evening. And like I said before, it can happen. This can happen in the evening a lot of times. Crying often occurs more frequently in the late afternoon or evening, which can be, because it's the end of a day, right? And you've already been taking care of the baby and trying to take care of yourself, and so it becomes really, really hard to deal with. Now, um, so you know what it is and you know what happens, but what I am going to just give you with this video, it's short, but it's not least at all. It's a normal thing that if you are educated about it, it can help to just know what you're looking at instead of just trying to figure out, that I've done everything. I've exhausted all of my ideas, my possibilities, I just, there's nothing else I can do. The frustration is that you feel like the baby's crying is a reflection of how you're doing as a parent. In that moment, you feel like that, and you feel like that there's just nothing you can do to make this baby happy, and that's a really horrible feeling to put on yourself. So when you know it and you kind of see it coming, you may get lucky, your baby may not go through it, but if your baby does go through it, you should have a support system. You should, if you and your partner should create a tag team, and you may be doing every other night, you may be swapping off midnight feedings, but in this case, it's a period and it won't last forever. Although it seems like it does, but if you are swapping, you might have to swap a little bit more, just because the parent who has the child just tired and everything needs to be able to walk away. Walk away 10 minutes, regroup, get a glass of water, some ice on your forehead, whatever you need to do, you need to go walk away from the baby 10 minutes, even 15 minutes, especially if you have your partner that has the baby at that time. The best thing to do is walk away. Not stay in the room with the crying, not stay in the room trying to figure out and trying to, just getting like working yourself up even more. The best thing to do is walk away. Tag team. Okay, you've given yourself time, 10, 15 minutes to regroup. Boom, now you can go back to the baby, tag. The other parent can now take their moment or lay down or whatever it is, but take make sure you have that kind of support between each other. And also other people, if you have close friends, loved ones, anyone that's close by that can come and just be with the baby while you if you need to go and sort of like circle around the block, take a walk really quickly and then come back and get some fresh air,
some oxygen, some sunshine, some, if it's in the evening and it's winter time, maybe it's not sunshine, but just to get out and get some air, or just to kind of walk around and sort of re just re wire your brain for a moment, instead of getting so worked up and worked up in that hole of frustration. That's key. So have your support system. um, do a tag team with your partner, so you can take a moment, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, regroup, come back, tag, you're back at it. Okay. It does not mean, once again, it does not mean that anything's wrong with your parenting. It does not mean that you are doing something wrong. It doesn't mean that you are failing. It just is normal and is necessary to happen. And it's actually a good practice for when your child gets a little bit older and they start saying some crazy things that you want to strangle. Because there are those moments, like, you are not a parent if you have not already imagined yourself just, I'm going to walk away. Because your child will say some things. Your child will do some things. Why? Because they're a child. They don't know any better. They don't know any better. They're going to test the waters. They're going to test the boundaries. They just don't know. And that's why they need external training and external discipline. So, this is a good practice for you to go, okay, I'm tapping out. I need 10 minutes. I need to regroup. That's it for this video, the purple period, or purple crying period. I'm Camille Who, and I am out.
Thank you so much for watching this episode of Camille Who, the Child's Whisperer. A heartfelt thank you to the generous supporters of the Books and Beyond campaign. This series wouldn't be possible without you. If you're a new or expecting parent, I created Better Parent, Better Future just for you. I empower first-time parents to embrace a positive mindset and navigate those early parenting years with confidence and joy. Click the link in the description to learn more, or to find out how we can work together. Until next time, keep showing up, keep growing, and keep leading with love.